Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for yet another episode of Umineko Chiru. So yeah, last episode was pretty crazy, and also before we go to the next episode, I want to give a credit to Vinicius. Thank you for your comment under one of the previous episodes, because it's a bit of like very interesting trivia that Rikushi played Ragnarok Online, and there were like two spells which cancel each other out, and he made names out of these. So Kiri and Asumu are apparently spells from Ragnarok Online. Did any one of you knew that? I definitely didn't, so thanks. And yeah, I think we can just go to the episode because I don't want to waste any more time. I'm a bit of tired today. It's kind of late, so I hope that something interesting will happen and will wake me up a bit. So yeah, let's just go to the episode and let's see the fate of those who do not fight. Rosa could be seen in the parlor. It seems that the relatives all wanted to be alone now that they had dispersed for a short break. Since everyone had avoided the parlor, the obvious place for people to gather, Rosa was able to have this relaxing and comforting room all to herself. Another Rosa episode? That didn't mean she looked relaxed. Her expression was heavy with gloom and worriness. The cup of black tea she had brought from the dining hall had gone stone cold. Comforting silence. Now that no one else was in sight, Rosa's heart finally awoke. She was always treated like a kid in the conferences with her three siblings. Yeah, we know that. We all know that. She had no influence at all. But possibly because of that, she was apparently considered to be a neutral party. The siblings would often ask for her agreement, sometimes even treating her like an adjudicator or a judge.
それをうまく活かして私の望むように会議を誘導しなくちゃ。
Yeah, you can. Rosa is very smart. She's smarter than anyone else thinks. I have to find almost 100 million yen by March. That was supposed to be my great commitment. A burden I bore to help support his business.
今はもうよくわからない。
What do you mean his business? Whose? Okay, burden I bore to support his business. Maria father? Maybe?
借金を無事に返済できたら彼は連絡をくれるのだろうか。
Oh?
冗談じゃない。今さら連絡なんかくれてもこっちから願い下げよう。でもあなたはマリアの父親。
Oh yes, it's a. Oh my god, are we going to have like some kind of backstory for Maria father? Oh my god, yes. Okay. 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 So he left because she got into debt or something. Yeah, it seems like this.
せめて一度でいいから会ってあげて。
And she wants him to be back to like
貫くのも辛いのですね。
canon? Hello? That's an interesting combination.
誰？
Oh my god, this is under trial. Canon is fighting Rosa. I just realized we are still in the trial. I thought it's like it just jumped out to like conference and stuff, just like to normal board. And it's still this one. Oh my god, okay. Oh. Though no one should have been in the parlor. Someone suddenly spoke to Rosa and she jumped. Just when had it happened, Canon could be seen standing there. Even considering that she had been deep in thought, to think that she hadn't noticed him at all.
びっくりしたわ。ごめんなさい。 考え事をしてて気づかなかったみたい。
Rosa have literally zero chance. Like, this would be the slaughter. Like, it's another, like, one of these, like, random roulette stuff, right? Like, he didn't choose her or anything. Like, there's no fucking reason for this.
何？
いえ、ローザ様を今苦しめているのは愛ゆえにです。
Aw.
違いますか？
It depends. I mean, she does slap Maria, definitely.
唐突ね。何の話かよくわからないわ。
But yeah.
マリア様の父親に借金の連帯保証人を求められ、
Oh, I see.
それを引き受けられました。
困った子ね。クラウス兄さんが話してたのを廊下か何かで聞いてたのね。
True, earlier in the day, in this very room, Kraus had seen, through to the fact that Rosa was bearing a massive debt because she had become a co-signer on the loan. Okay. However, he hadn't said that her parent had been Maria's partner, yeah, okay. Why did Canon know so much?
ローザ様はとても聡明な方です。
But judge from like the beginning when Rosa spoke, she wants like actually Maria to have father and for him to like come back to see her. Maybe not to be like together and start everything again and everything, but just to like come back and like to see his daughter. That was very like, that was kind of nice out of Rosa actually.
連帯保証人を引き受けることがどういう意味を持つかよく考えもせず引き受けたわけがありません。
席こそまだだったけれど、これから結婚する相手でパートナーだと思ってた。
Oh, Rosa would be moved to his family register, so she would be not Ushiramiya anymore. Huh.
私の名前がなければ借りられないお金なら、それに協力するのが未来の妻の役目だと思ったのよ。
未来は来ましたか？
Yeah, no it hadn't. Aww. Afterwards, Rosa was always alone. And Maria never had a father. However, time moved on. Maria, who should have been symbol of their union, just kept growing. Almost like a living hourglass measuring the length of the hell Rosa had crawled through. Because of that, Maria grew hard.
皮肉よね。私はあの男のことを何度も忘れようとして。
Yeah, but Maria is basically living proof that he existed.
でもね、忘れても借金は消えないのよ。
It was so natural. And so, whenever or not she forgot her love, she had to do all she could to pay that money back.
でもね、こうも思うの。私が立派に返済しきったら、それは彼が私に与えてくれた愛の試練に打ち勝ったという意味にもなるの。
Interesting. Will they stop slapping Maria then?
結局は返さなくちゃいけない借金なのに、どうしてその結果得られる愛を先に自ら捨てるの？返済してから考えても遅くはないと思わない？
It may have been a trick of words that only those who suffered through love could understand. Even Rosa vaguely realized that she might have been deceived. However, if she was able to succeed in paying back the loan, he might acknowledge her usefulness as a wife. When that happened, she might be able to regain her love. But if she had already abandoned that love, what then was? This debt, this trial that he given her, would be completely meaningless. Yes, for her, the debt itself appeared to be a trial of love. Okay. So, actually Canon and Rosa fight makes sense, kinda, because they both are in the trial. Okay, I will accept this. Rikushi, I will accept this. In fact, the very fact that she looked at it that way might have been her blindness due to love, as well as proof that she still hadn't cast off her infatuation with the past. Even now, she still suffered. And that suffering would continue, at least until she paid back the massive loan and let a good deal of time pass after that. Until she would finally lay her feeling for him to the rest.
これがキリエ様の言う地獄なのか。
Yeah, Kirie was in the hell of love as well, like both of them.
そうね。何の話かは分かりかねるけど、私の世界が地獄で満たされてることは間違いないわ。
それはどうやったら終わらせられるのですか。
さあね、それが分かったら誰も恋の病に蝕まれたりはしない。
Huh. That disease is a serious one. It sometimes eats into a person for entire life, spreading to and hurting the people closest to them. A disease was torturing her now as much as it ever had.
キリエさんの話が出たから言うけど、彼女の話は私にとって希望。夢なの。
Okay. So Kirie is like the figure for Rosa. Though she had her man stolen from her, she persevered for 18 years. She never fell to despair and instead continued to support Rudolph, lying in wait for a miracle. Yep, pretty much.
マリアはまだ9歳よ。キリエさんが待った18年のまだ半分じゃない。
Yeah,
それくらいで値を上げてたら彼女に笑われるわ。
makes sense.
あと9年で奇跡が起こると思いますか。
Maybe later.
それを疑ったらおしまいよ。ある意味、私は亡霊なのよ。私はすでに死んでいる。それに気づかず生きている。
決して来ない人を永遠に待つ亡霊。
Mm.
そうよ。彼の夢を応援したいなんて甘えたことを言ったあの日に、私は多分もう死んでいた。
So you're suggesting that love killed you? I mean, Beato died out of love as well, I guess.
やっぱりあの日は後悔すべき日だったのかしら。俺には夢がある。海外を巡りたい。このちっぽけな日本を飛び出して必ず大物になって帰ってくる。
Sure, and he lied and he never came back, okay.
懐かしいわね。あの頃の私は互いの途方もない夢を認め合うのが恋人同士だみたいな考えだった。だから彼も私がデザイナーとして大成してパリで新作を発表して取材陣にもみくちゃにされるなんて夢を楽しそうに語って喜ばせてくれたわ。
And it didn't work.
思えば本当におかしな地に足がついてない日々だった。互いに互いを浮かれさせてふわふわし合ってる感じだから、彼が日本を飛び出したいなんて言い出した時、私はそれを喝采して
Acknowledging each other's great dreams that might never be as a standard sort of pillow talk of lovers. But once they started to translate into actual action, from that point on, I should have been serious and practical.
私はあの日彼を見送ったことを長いこと誇りにしてた。今も誇りにしてる。
でも後悔もしているんですね。
そうよ。あの日泣きわめいて反対してたら私は地獄に落ちなかったかもしれない。それを笑顔で見送ったのが私の勝利？違うわ。それはある意味戦うべき時を自ら放棄した不先輩みたいなものだった。
This is kind of similar to like Burton Butler's situation, like he would refuse to fight and he would lose.
私はその負けを美化して男の海外への挑戦を笑顔で見送り、海外しく娘と帰りを待つ良き女の幻想に酔ってるだけ。 電話一本よこさず彼が教えてくれた住所への郵便も転居先不明で戻ってくるのにね。
Yeah, he just like get away from everything.
ここが地獄よ。
I don't think the miracle will come back in 9 years, Rosa. I think this situation is pretty hopeless. It's not the same situation that Kyrie was in.
戦うべき時に戦わなかったことを死ぬまで後悔する地獄。 私
too
は
late
その
now.
地獄に娘まで引きずり込んでいる。
Yep. I'm still conflicted about Rosa. I still don't know if she loves Maria or not. Like, we have situations when we can see that she cares about Maria, and we have situations that she's like literally saying to Maria that I hate you, you little... Yeah, I will just beat you to like obedience and everything. What the fuck? I don't know. Rosa sounds stable mentally.
いっそ誰かに殺されたい。
Well, that might happen this Twilight.
お前はすでに殺された。亡霊なのだと宣告されたい。
恋は戦わなくちゃ地獄を這う。
そう、恋は戦うもの。
勝って得るか負けて死ぬか。
でもどうか死を恐れないで。
なぜならそれは安らかな眠りだから。真に恐ろしいのは勝てずそして死ねもしなかった眠れぬ亡者たちの落ちる地獄。
Could neither win or die. Oh, okay.
その地獄に終わりはない。
恋の戦いは戦いもせず死ねもしなかった者に最も残酷なんだ。
Yeah, losing for all eternity. That sucks.
恋は当たって砕けろってわけだ。そういう討ち死にはせいせいするよな。
人を最も苛む毒薬は恋を腐らせて作るという。その苦しみはどのような悪趣味な地獄の拷問をも上回る。
Yeah, it's like mentally, it's like heavy mentally, basically. She said this is the warning to motivate her double and little sister, encouraging her to take on any trial, no matter how severe.
わかります。
After all, when my desire to have butler son one day accept me was up in my chest, I can feel the seed that resides there.
その種を芽吹かせるも死なせるも自由。
Yeah, pretty much.
でもそのまま胸の中で腐らせればきっとその毒は私を永遠
It's
に
one another.
それこそが我ら千年の魔女をしても最も恐れる世界で一番恐ろしい拷問だ。
And that's probably what Beato felt. She couldn't either forget about Butler, or she couldn't just like keep loving him. It makes sense. Like, if we go with the theory once again about Shannon being Beato and stuff, right? Like Shannon, Butler, Beato, all this thing. So she couldn't bring herself to forget about Butler, so basically killing the love to Butler. That's why she suffered the 6 years when he was away. And also she was unable to like... Okay, I got confused. Okay, let's just continue. Sorry, my brain is not the freshest thing today.
見届けよ
I wanted to say something, but I
愛を軽んじ
Kinda
る
messed
者
up.
たちよ。このローザの地獄こそが
恋の種を芽吹かせる勇気を持てず腐らせたる者がたどる末路。
その苦しみは自分の手では終わらせられない。
Okay, Rosa's dead. Huh? Just now. Was that a red light? Okay. Is her head just rolling down now?
何？
Is she dead already? She is! Oh my god, I said that she will be obliterated. I said that. I was so right. Just now I thought I saw something strange. Yeah, blurring image, she's already dead. More Shindeiru. I wonder if I'm tired. It's probably just my imagination. Rosa picked up her cup of cold tea. When she did, she saw a small red rose petal floating on the surface. A rose.
そのソファーはローザ様が幼少の頃好んで横になられたものと聞いております。
Okay. It wasn't rose petal. It was a drop of blood that had fallen from Rosa's eyes. Ooh! I thought like from mouth, maybe. In an instant, Canon had beautifully and precisely cut just a single thread of Rosa's life. Okay, there was no wound on Rosa's body. Okay. Canon, you have some serious skills. You're just killing people without like leaving like any trace of like what happened. So you have this kind of ability. That means you murdered some people that didn't have any like particular wounds in previous Twilights or something? Were there some cases like that? I guess you can say there were like Maria. She just appeared to be like poisoned or something, but maybe she's not. Actually, we can delete poison from the equation, I think, now. I didn't thought about this, like, about Maria being poisoned. I mean, I can use the poison from the backstory of Krause and Natsuhi, sure. But it also can mean that she didn't die by poison, because Nox is not allowing the poison that is not introduced. I still don't know if I can use the poison from the backstory of Krause and Natsuhi or not. Maybe I can, because it's easier. But if Nox only applies to the events of the Rokkenjima of these 2 days, then we cannot use poison to kill Maria. It's one of these two. I'm not sure how far Nox is like applying, basically. If this is applied to like backstories or not. There were only the few drops of blood that dripped down from her eyes. Her pain, her uncertainties, and her worries were all gone now. Wow, she's like basically bleeding out all the bad things. That's poetic death, I guess. Slowly, she collapsed onto the sofa and lay there. That had been one of her most blissful habits during the most blissful time of her life.
おやすみなさいませ。ローザ様、あなたの地獄は今終わりました。
Count took a blanket out of cupboard and gently covered Rosa with it. It would have looked to anyone, just as though Rosa was sleeping peacefully. Those demons had not exaggerated when speaking of love as a battle and trial. In fact, although cruel this could even be, said to be an honest reflection of reality. In the sense that it made no attempt to hide the fact that to lose in love is to die.
これで僕のノルマは終わりだ。
That was the easiest trial ever. That wasn't even a trial.
見届けたか、悪魔ども。
How was that hard for Canon? What the fuck?
しまっ
The red shoe's fake. What the fuck is happening? That's a new soundtrack, I think.
よくもママを殺したな。
Oh my god, so ultimate battle will be Canon against Maria. Oh my... Okay. Okay. Now we have love against depression. She turned into the witch? Yep.
よくもママを殺したな。
Maria, you brutally murdered your mama in episode 4. Okay. One of the two great witches of Maria Sorcier. Maria. Marriage Sorcier. Though she was just an apprentice, the power sleeping within her had impressed even Beatrice at the height of her strength. In Maria's eyes, though Rosa was the Black Witch, she was also the vessel of the mother she couldn't help but love. Yep, that's what I said, like, in, like, Furies and in, like, back in, like, episode 2, I think. I mean, not in the episode 2, but, like, later when I made Furies, that she thinks about that, like, there's, like, Black Witch inside Rosa and everything, and she can just believe that witch can possess someone. So, if she sees someone and this person claims that she's the Beatrice, then Maria would believe it's a Beatrice. Because she believes in, like, possession, basically, like that. Also, I thought, like, it's other way around. I thought, like, she thought that Rosa is, like, the mama, and she's, like, a vessel, she's, like, possessed sometimes by the Black Witch. But it's actually other way around. She thinks that Rosa is actually a Black Witch, and her true mama is somewhere there, somewhere inside. I think that makes sense now when we have like a bit of a like backstory of Rosa. Because like her whole life is the hell and it's painful, so yeah, there's not much room for the true mama that Maria loves. Makes sense. Her anger at having that stolen from her was near madness.
よくもママをママをママをママを。
I am the one who can murder her. Okay. Maria's attack was too emotional. Because of this, she didn't notice that Canon had already disappeared in the span of a few short moments, and she released her barrage at what had become empty space. In the meantime, Canon jumped from wall to wall around to Maria's back. He's like a steak. Wait, did he just murder her?
ノルマ以上の殺しは不本意だ。でも火の粉は払う。
Wait, is it over? Oh, wait. Why put... Oh, Sakutaro?
お前。
Okay, there's more and more of them.
外交官特権。
Oh my god. He's like invincible shield. This... Okay, Sakutaro is a cheat mode. Sakutaro is literally a cheat mode for Maria. Anyone attacks Maria, he just like stands like at her and like tank all the attacks, and he's like, I'm immune to this shit. Nope. This is busted. Sakutaro is the most busted character in whole Umineko. He can defeat anyone. Maybe not defeat, but he can defend from anyone. Unless it's Rosa who turns off his head. The red trailing sword that extended from Canon's hand disappeared in an instant. he managed to make it reappear, but when he tried to use it on Maria and Sakutaro again, it vanished once more. Because of Sakutaro power, he was unable to make either of them the target of his attacks. Also, what's interesting, I just realized, look at that. I will go to the characters really fast, because it's easier to notice. Where is it? Which side? Why we don't have Sakutaro here? I need Sakutaro. Okay, I will just show you on the sprite, but I need... There's no characters that I need. Where are Chester sisters? Okay, basically what I want to show you, let's clear it up. Sakutaro have this little medal here, and this is like the British medal, right? We have like British cross, and this is the same like thing that's like on Chester sisters. So it's like, I don't know if you have like some kind of connection to Chester sisters, but he have like similar, like, you know, connection to like Britain, basically, like Chester sisters. That's interesting because he's like purely Maria creation, and she have this, so I don't know. It's just like some like cool detail that I found out. Because of Sakutaro power, he was unable to make either of them of the target of his attacks. Okay, Maria.
いつの間にそんなところに。ウリュウ、マリアをいじめる人は誰であっても許さない。
Damn, the best familiar ever. Maria finally noticed where Canon was, and she slowly turned around. Combined his sword materials yet again. And it's gone. But no matter how often he tried it, it kept fading out. Like a flashlight with a bad battery.
もう逃がさない。マリアのママを奪った罪。許さない。
This might be actually the hardest matchup. Okay, I changed my mind. Canon have probably the hardest trial ever. He's against Maria, who's full of depression and rage, and Sakutaro, who's basically immune to anything. What the fuck? She goes into mad mode.
ママがみんなを殺したように無慈悲に殺す。
What? As Maria howled, the entire parlor was surrounded by the cube of red with magic barriers. It was locked room, symbolizing a barrier that Canon could not ever escape. Canon cursed his bad luck. Even though he had fulfilled his goals in the demon's trial, if he was killed here, he would be dragged off the game board. Okay, so their trials are connected actually to the game board. So pretty much who dies now is dying for the first Twilight. Can I assume that... No, I cannot assume who's the culprit out of this. Can I? Maybe? I mean, that would mean that Jessica murdered someone. That Jessica would murder Kyrie. But yeah, that suggests that if he dies now, he dies in the first Twilight. Okay, it's not showing up the culprit, it's just like showing up who will die in the first Twilight. Interesting. I thought this was like totally separate board. But it's not.
マリア。
Ooh.
ほどほどにね。
What do you mean don't overdo it?
ほどほどに。
Oh my god, she smiles once.
ママよりちょっとだけ手加減するよ。
More gentle, okay. It's so what you can do, Maria. You can torture your mama a lot. That was a new laugh, I think, by the way. What's happening? What is Why one people are just like jumping like to the scene one after another? What the hell is happening? Look, Maria have another laugh. She have new laugh. She have kihihihi and ha 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 and hia hia hia. It's like battle. Who's here? What the Makes sense. Makes extremely total sense. Like, per theory, they are the same person. So, why not just like make a split personality to join the battle? Yeah, sure. I guess this is the cheat mode for canon. Just multiply yourself.
ゼパル様、フルフル様との契約によりお命頂戴いたします。
Oh fuck! We have two fights. Okay, so Maria is opponent for Shannon, and she just like entered the battle because Maria appeared. So Rosa was for Canon, and Maria is for. Oh my god! This is basically the pair fight. Oh my god! Also, this is interesting. If you think about this, if we take this face value that no one... I just thought about this. If no one can target Maria, because she have the Sakutaro and diplomatic immunity and stuff, right? If we take this face value that she cannot be targeted, then that means she's literally immune on the game board as the victim for the culprit. But she died obviously a few times. Especially the one time, I mean, when with the poison stuff, when she's just like sleeping, we can assume that she just took like sleeping pills and she's just like still alive. Because we know at least 2 instances of the sleeping pills in the Honor Kenjima right now. Rosa and Natsuhi. I have my doubts about episode 3. When she got strangled. But what if she survived that? I don't remember what the Red Truth said about that. But this is very interesting, if we can take this face value.
はい。照準など大それたことはいたしません。ただ私は身を守るだけです。
Okay, so how are you going to win in the defense war? War of attrition? A cylindrical red magical barrier surrounded Shannon as she stood in the center of the parlor. Its brightness and thickness grew, and its radius quickly expanded, filling up the room. Oh, she's going to squeeze Maria to the, like, wall. She wasn't targeting her, she's just, like, expanding her area. This is smart. If it's not targeting Maria, then Sakutaro cannot do anything about this, probably. It was targeting Maria. Shannon was wielding the power to protect herself. So Sakutaro power didn't make it disappear. Yeah.
お嬢様への気持ちはこんなところでついえるの。しっかりなさい。
I think we'll have Maria podding. Or mashed potatoes. By now, the shield with Shannon at the center hall had covered up the entire room. Its power crushed Maria and Sakutaro into the corner of the room. Ironically, it was the locked room barrier Maria had set up to prevent Canon from escaping that we were pressed against. and the two together had them completely trapped.
逃げられない。
Okay, Maria.
そっか、この部屋は密室なんだね。
Yeah.
ベアとの魔法を否定する探偵気取りにはちょうどいいかもしれない。
Okay. This is definitely the game board. Like Maria is talking about not. Oh my god. Who's going to murder who? What's happening?
チェックメイトです。マリア様、よろしいですか？うん、いいよ。潰して。
Okay. Ask for permission. Sure.
それではこれにて。
Mashed potato Maria. The entire room was filled with the red light of the shield, and the output and pressure was raised to their limits. Then crashed between the shield and their own locked room barrier. Mario and Sakutaro lost their forms, scattered into the spray of gold, and disappeared. Is there bloody body on the ground now? So first Twilight will have the Rosa sleeping peacefully on the bench, on the sofa, and some like destroyed Maria corpse in the corner of the room. What the actual fuck?
ここで消えるわけにはいかなかった。
こんなとこで負けてたら諦めがつかないもの。
そうさ。こんなとこで負けてたら諦められない。
ゼパル様、フルフル様、私たちも共に試練を終えました。これでよろしいですか？
Okay, let's see.
本当にお見事だね。二人とも文句なしだったよ。
Also, I know I thought about this before, but I don't remember what I thought about this actually. Like, what will happen if like none of them lose? How will you declare the winner?
では最後は
Are they going to fight each other?
おや？彼女はどこに？
もちろん彼女の選んだ生贄のところにさ。
Okay, who's her victim?
さあ、私たちもそこに行ってみよう。
Okay. Who's the battle victim? Natsuhi? I saw the freaking ceiling and I said Natsuhi. I so know the design of this game. Anyway, this is going to be for the next episode. Yeah, this is going to be a bit shorter episode, but that was kind of intense. And I think like this episode will be very interesting by the standpoint of like communication and like what we can learn about Natsuki and Beato here. Because both of them have very interesting like backstories and we can learn still a lot about them. So I want to know what Natsuki will have to say before her obvious death by I don't know what, but somehow Beato will win, probably, maybe? Or maybe Beato will lose, I don't know. We'll have to see in the next episode. So yeah, anyway, a bit shorter. I hope you like this episode. I certainly did enjoy it. So thanks for joining for this episode. I will see you in the next ones. Also, big thanks to my channel members. Thank you all for supporting me. You are great. And I really appreciate that you find me worthy. And yeah, for all your support. Thank you. And yeah, I think, yeah, that's it. So thanks for this a bit shorter episode this time. I hope you don't mind. And I will go to the next episode. So thank you all, and follow Pocket Watch. It's going out.